Hi everybody, this is Rose of Sharon and I'm back again with another movie review. I just recently had a chance to see Joker, which is an alternate version of the Joker himself from Batman lore. And we're introduced to Arthur Flick, who is a character who is extremely tragic and you want to empathize with him. You don't really see him as criminal mastermind as he's portrayed in the original Batman films. You just see him as a character that slowly over time snaps because he's getting so close to the brink of psychosis. It is so interesting to see him battling with himself basically. He has this condition that produces paroxysms of laughter at the worst possible times, and it doesn't really make his career easy as comedian. I really love this. This movie is just stupendous. It's very disturbing, it's gory, it's unsettling, it's uncomfortable, and it's real. And just to see the perspective that Arthur has, his lack of upbringing with the abuse that came from his father makes absolute sense because a lot of kids who have that kind of background turn out to be abusers themselves, or they go down another pathway, which is what we see Arthur doing. And the cast was just absolutely stellar. And I think that this movie is just extremely well executed and phenomenally done. And a really good alternate look at the Joker in a more human term. And they keep the how Bruce's parents were killed. And it makes this one I like because it actually gives a face to his assailants, even though they were still wearing masks, so Bruce still doesn't know who they were, which falls in line with the comic. I adored that. I thought it was a nice extra detail that added a little bit more to the lore that we all know and love. And before he actually became a vigilante himself and took revenge for his parents' deaths. Joker, in and of himself, is a chaotic entity of destruction and vengeance for the underdog. And well, it's he feels like he's justified in this and he has every right to be the savior. He takes upon this antichrist kind of motif, which I think is just absolute genius. The directors, I love the lighting, they just how they did the costumes and what period of time they set it in. Even though it's alternate universe, you feel like it's back in the late 70s. The director actually said it was the 80s, although I think it's the 70s because of the clothing. It reeks of the 1970s garb. I really don't have that much else to say about Joker, other than if you are a fan of the Batman universe, see it because it is just absolutely insanely good. I give it 2 thumbs up, 5 stars hands down. No vetching, no complaining. There was nothing that was wrong with this film. It was completely flawless. It moved from one particular point to the next. There weren't many lulls in dialogue or plot. It was seamlessly done and executed, and Joaquin he did the role like Michael Keaton would have done. I mean, really, this is the kind of Joker that I really love to see. Just the insanity, the that mind, and yet you feel a sense of humanity to him. You also feel sorry for him. You do, especially when he's getting beaten up and there are so many guys are ganging up on him, and he doesn't fight back. But eventually, he doesn't even have to fight back. It's intriguing because he takes the first step in creating basically mob culture, becoming a symbol, like Murray says, or Murray. I love the way he says Murray. I mean, just the way he says this, just even though it's so honey tongued, it's very threatening because he does it in this very sardonic way, and it's, you think, oh, it makes you feel queasy in a sense. That just his delivery is just pristine. I thought it was impeccable, and I don't think anybody could have done it better other than Michael Keaton. But Heath Ledger is my other favorite Joker, and unfortunately we'll never get another one like him because it drove him nuts, sad to say. Can't really say that much about this movie other than I just adored it. I would say this is one that you need to have in your film collection if you are, if you like cinematography, if you like lighting, especially lighting, costumery, and the mechanism of plot and writing, because it could help you learn how to paint a scene well, plus getting acquainted with a character and understanding that character very intimately. And I think that they all did a stupendous job. It was absolutely tremendous. That's about all I have to say about Joker. So until next time, live long, prosper. Ciao, tutti.